Hi guys, good afternoon. My name is Nasir. So I'll be going to teach you about AWS. So today we'll discuss about AWS CloudFormation. Let me share my screen. Yeah. So hope you can be able to see my screen. Thank you. So first what we'll do here is we'll log into the AWS console. Meanwhile, I'll explain about the AWS CloudFormation basics. So this cloud formation is nothing but a infrastructure code where we can use it. We can use this in the form of templates to deploy our resources in AWS console. So I hope you might be aware of Terraform and as other tools like some other tools available in the marketplace like HashiCorp. This is similar to that. This is nothing but infrastructure as a code where we'll merge everything, our deployment, everything into the code, and we will be using any of the S3 bucket to deploy our code. We'll store this code in our S3 bucket, and from there we'll publish the CloudFormation template. So I'll show you like how what exactly needs to be done in the CloudFormation template. Firstly, what we can do here is we need to log into the AWS console. I don't. I think there is some issue from AWS, and since morning the site is loading very slowly. Let's wait. So don't say that this is my Wi-Fi issue because I have connected to multiple networks and I have checked it, but still I'm facing this latency issue from AWS, and I hope so. So, like I said, we have multiple features available in AWS. So, these are the use cases. So, you can manage infrastructure with DevOps. Like, for example, if you want to use this CloudFormation template in CI/CD pipelines, so you can use this CloudFormation templates over there with the. So, what you need to do here is to use the CI/CD pipelines. We have to merge our code somewhere, either in the GitHub or Bitbucket, wherever we need. We have to keep our code over there. From there we need to write the webhooks. I'll show you, so that will come under DevOps practice. So I'll explain the DevOps practice in later stages. So we have a service in AWS called CloudFormation. Let's search that service. So you have to search here. So this is the CloudFormation console. It looks like AWS CloudFormation console. We have in AWS multiple options available. Like we have stacks, stack sets, exports, designer, and also these are the registries. So as I said, we can we can publish our code in any of the Git repositories, and we can pull that code during our deployment of CloudFormation templates. So firstly, I'll explain about the stack. So stacks in the sense like we can deploy our code in a stack level. So if you deploy your code in a stack level, then only we can use this stack in this account itself. So if you want to deploy this code and want to share this template with multiple accounts, then we can use the stack sets. So if you want to deploy, for example, EC2 instances in 100 AWS accounts, so you can't go and create each and every EC2 instance in 100 AWS accounts, right? So at that point of time, what we can do here is we can use stack sets. So with single click, we can able to deploy 100 EC2 machines in 100 different accounts easily in a minutes. So these all are the export values. So basically, we use export values to keep our naming conventions properly. For example, we have to create one role based on the account name. So what we can do here is we can write the export values and we can deploy that export values over here. So that wherever, for example, if you want to create a dev2 dev1 account, okay, so that this export value will contain the dev1, and dev2 for other account, dev3 for another account. So likewise, we can segregate the naming conventions based on that export value. It will detect the name in that particular account and it will configure automatically in the stack sets in the stack. So this is about the stack. So we have, as I said, we have multiple options here, so you can explore about this. So you can we have official AWS documentation for this, so you can use this documentation for the like no for the for your verification purpose. So I'll show you like how to create a stack sample stack. So click on create stack. So you have two options here. Either you can go with standard, or you can go with the existing resources. So if you want to modify any of these existing stacks, you can select this, or else you can create a new stack. So I'll be creating a new stack. So here we have these options. So these all are the prerequisites. So if you are using the template which is already there in which has been already built by you, so you can use this option. So we have some sample templates as well available from AWS, so you can check any of these sample AWS templates. So you have another option as well. So if you want to create the EC2 instances with the help of a designer, you can use this designer option as well. So let's say you are not much aware of coding, okay, so at that point of time you can use this cloud formation designer, so that it will be easy for you to configure the resources. So this is how the console looks like. So you can select any of the services. For example, I'm going to deploy the EC2 instances, right? So I can select the EC2 instances. So here, if you want to host elastic ip, so just drag it here. So you'll get the elastic ip and you'll get the code here, and this is the template. So this is the standard template which we use basically to deploy the resources. So this is the template, and so likewise you can use this designer to design your code, okay, to design your infrastructure. So currently what going to do here is I'll create a stack. So what I'll do here is I'll go to this one. Wait a minute. Yeah, I'm just checking options. So I'll create this EC2 instances in Designer. I'll show you how to do that. So this is the template. Let me maximize it. And this is the AWS console template. So either you can write your code in a JSON format or YAML format. Here I'm going to use the JSON format. Just a minute, guys. I'm checking. I'm getting a code for you. So direct can convert it into YAML as well, YAML to JSON or JSON to YAML. So now I'll explain about each and every step here. So firstly, this is a standard format. So you can select, you can configure like this. To build the code, firstly what we need are basic requirements we required here. The first thing is the resources section. So resources in the sense, like for example, if you want to create the VPC, so you can give the name as VPC, and you can type the EC2 instance VPC, so that this VPC will be getting attached to EC2 instances. And the parameters are nothing but the strings. Here we have an option while deploying this, we have an option to select it. So either you want to go with medium or small, anything you can select over here, and you can keep that values, no issues. So I'm going to modify this. So I'll keep t3.a medium, comma t3a dot small, I can keep. So that we can select any of the EC2 instances here, and the AMI. So for example, if you want to launch a EC2 instance with AMI, so that you can check the AMI. For example, I want to host an EC2 instance of Windows machine. So what you need to do here is you can select the image ID and AMI of that particular EC2 machine. Go to instances. This website is slow. I think I have some net issues. Sorry for that. Okay. Okay. I'm not sure why it is very slow. Launch. So what we are doing here is we are selecting the AMI ID of the Windows machine. I'm showing you like how to select the AMI ID of the Windows machine to configure that in our CloudFormation template. Let's select the OS here. So I'm going to select the OS as Windows. So we have this free tier eligible verified product provider. So what we can do here is we can select this AWS EC2 instance. This is 2022 base. So you have to select that version as well. So at the moment, what I'm doing here is I'm going to select this AMI ID and I will paste it here so that this EC2 instance will get launched when we are trying to launch the EC2 machine. So this is our the VPC. So what we are going to do here is we are going to assign this CDR for our VPC. I think I have already with this. So what I'll do here is I will change it to 2. Let me keep 6 10.6.0.0/16 true true. So you have to do all this. I hope you might be aware of it. So this is the internet gateway. So this is the VPC attachment. So you can refer the value as VPC. So as I said initially, we are going to give this resource name as VPC. So when once this VPC gets launched, so if you pass this name here, so that what happens, this VPC get attachment will get attached to this VPC automatically because we are passing this VPC value as a reference. So this reference value or ref value is nothing but a reference value, so where it will refer the resources that are already deployed with the help of this CloudFormation template, where the naming convention has mentioned as VPC. So again the same way, so internet gateway also we are using internet gateway because for internet gateway what we have given here is the name as internet gateway. So you can use this. So these all are the subnets. So you can give the name of the subnets accordingly. So this subnet will get attached to this, and this here also we have to change the CIDRs because we are not going to because we are going to use this 6 series, not 0 series. I have changed the values, VPC values here, right? So you have to change this VPC value here as well. So this is a route table. So again, this is a route table. This is the internet route table. This is a subnet association group. These all are nothing but the network connectivity issues, and this is about the security group. So you can create your security groups like this, and this is ingress outgress value. This is the elastic IP which we are going to attach it. So you can attach this elastic IP to the EC2 instance, and this is the Windows. So from here we are going to select we are going to deploy the EC2 machine. So this is the AMI ID which we have passed in parameters, so it will select automatically. So the image ID which we have given here, it will take, so it will ask the drag down option. Here also we can keep this as a string value, string parameter. So we can create multiple EC2 instance. So let's say we'll go with 2022 base and 2019 base. This, so you can select, you can keep 2 here. So this 2 things you can keep. So this will ask you to select the AMI ID which we want to go and use it. So this is a key name. This is a user data. We are going to install PowerShell, and this is the output. Now let's validate this if our template is valid or not. If there is any errors, it will show here. So my template contains an error. Template format error. Every default member must be a string. Okay, so the default member should be a string, it seems, because we have given this value here. So let's remove it. Now validate it again, but still we are getting the same error. Let's troubleshoot this. Getting errors is a good thing, guys. Don't worry. If you get an error, you learn a lot. If you don't get an error while doing anything, then you can't learn it. Please remember this point. Let's Google this error. Does this mean? Let's remove this. Now it is saying that the template is valid. Our errors has now validate it. It will get an error. See, because the string values is not taking for this AMI is a string value where we can pass only one value at a time here. Now validate this. Now the error has been gone. Click on deploy create stack set. So once you click on create stack set, it will take you to the AWS console again. So as I said, this code will be automatically updated in the S3 bucket by default. On next. So we can give this stack name here as Nasir 26th Jan 2024. So we have an option. So enter string. So we can give the key name as mm, Nasir. So we can give the IP address as 0.0.0.0/0, so that anyone can be able to connect from anywhere. Click on next. Here, if you want to select the IAM role, you can select. You cannot. You cannot. So our says everything is ready. Previous. Previous. So I just want to troubleshoot that issue. We have an option to drag down and select in the parameter section. One second, guys. Sorry, guys. I got a call. So this cloud formation template is very slow. Let it load. Meanwhile, what I'll do here is I'll stop the EC2 instance. So I have stopped the EC2 instance. Let it get stopped. So meanwhile, what I'm doing here is I'm trying to troubleshoot that parameter value. So we have to write in our CloudFormation template. So in our CloudFormation template, what we have to do here is we have to sorry guys, these all are the necessary calls I'm getting every time. So here I'm giving the default value as t3.medium. So what I'll do here is I'll select the allowed values. So you can mention your own allowed values here. For example, if you want to select this cloud for while deploying the EC2 instances, if you want to drag down and select the EC2 instance, particular EC2 instance, so you can select it. So I'm selecting t2.medium. T3a.medium is already there, so I'll select t3a.micro. Next is I'll go with t3a.large, x large, t3a.x large. So we can give these allowed values here. Similarly, we can give the allowed values for selecting the EC2 images. So we can give this AMI. We have to keep it in double quote, comma, double quote. So I'm going to select one more IP. Sorry, one more image. Click on launch instances. My net is a bit slow this morning. Yeah, whoever is watching my video, thanks for watching, guys. Please encourage to take more stuff, to bring more stuff like this. Let it load. So please be patient with me. Now it has. So here you can select the image. So you can search for Windows image here. So I'll give 2022 base as well to select while deploying. So let's copy this. Go to our CloudFormation template. So I can paste it over here. So I can launch one more as well. So I can select any of this EC2 machines. Now let's select the Linux machines as well. So I want to Amazon Linux. So I want to create this machine. If I want to create this, so I need to copy the AMI or ID of this machine and I can paste it here. Now let's validate this template. So this instance type parameter must be one of allowed values. Okay. So getting errors is good thing, guys. Let's keep t3 dot medium. Now validate it. Our template is valid. We got an error because the value we are going to keep in the default, it should be in the allowed values. Then only we can able to create it. Now deploy this stack. Like whoever is watching my video, just comment hi, please, so that I'll come to know like who all is watching it. Click on next. So we can give this tag name as Nasir and today's date. Today's, yeah, I forgot to say Happy Republic Day to all. So we have kept the allowed values, right? You can select any of the allowed values here. And we have kept three values now. So we can select, for example, if I want to create host this t3a dot micro, you can select it. We can select this. So you can select the string values like key value Nasir. Workstation IP should be 0.0.0/0 so that anyone able to connect from anywhere. Click on next. So these all are options. Either you want to learn more about it, you can explore it from AWS dashboards, from AWS documentations. You'll get more idea about it. Click on next. Now if everything is fine, then click on submit. So once you click on submit, this tag set will start creating the resources in the backend. So now this has started creating my resources that I have kept in my code. So if you want to check the resources, just click here. Two resources has created. Just click here. So open this resource. You'll go to the VPC console. So this VPC has been launched with the help of CloudFormation. So this is the internet that is also got that this is also got created. So we got some errors. So click on events. Internet gateway routable subnet instance security group. Rollback the following resources failed to create. Okay. So this is the reasons resource handler value US is one for parameter availability zone is invalid. So I got some issues while deploying these resources. Guys, whoever is watching my video, please say hi in comments. So this is the error we got. So click on detect root cause, likely root cause. So this is the root cause why my EC2 instance deployment got failed. So click on template, copy this, open this CloudFormation template here. So let's see what was the exact issue that you are facing currently. So we got an error subnets. Let's detect it. Why we got an error here? This is the subnet. Availability zone will be 1A. but we are not going to create this availability zone in 1A, right? So we are going to create it in Mumbai, that is AP-South-1. So this is the availability zone. Let's keep this. Let's validate this. Let's validate this. Now the template is valid. Let's try to create a stack again. We'll see if we'll get any error again. Click on next. We'll give the stack set name as Nasir 2.0. Like how we have an option to select, like you can select, drag down these options to select the parameter values. You can type the string name as Nasir, key name, and workstation IP should be 0.0.0/0, so that from anyone can be able to create it from anywhere. 2.0. Okay, next. Click on next. Submit. Now sit back and relax until this gets created. We'll see if we'll get any errors again here. Refresh it. So it has started creating the resources now. We'll check if we'll get any errors or not. Oh, great. Now it has started creating everything. We got some errors again. Go to events. Click on detect root cause. Now this is the other error which we got. CIDR block. Okay. Okay. Now what we can do here is go back to template, view designer. Guys, whoever is watching my video, please say hi. Instead of slash 32, we'll give slash dot star, so that any value can take it. Yeah, now fine. Let's try to host our template. See guys, getting errors is a very good thing because we learn so many troubleshooting steps. Like, see, now itself I have learned two things. The one is about the region that which we have forgot to keep it. To you can select this, give the string name as Nasir 0.0.0.0/0. Click on next, click on submit. So let's see if this time we are able to create the resources or not. If something goes wrong, then it's good. Again, we can troubleshoot that. I think something is happening in the backend. Let's see. So VPC has created, Internet Gateway has created. Okay, now again we got an error. Let's see. Zero slash. Okay, this R also we should not give. See, getting errors is a very good thing. Today I'm learning something. Okay, so you people also should learn from your mistakes. Mm, let's keep only workstation. Fingers crossed. Hope this time it should work. Let's keep this string value key as well, key name and others. Like I'll show you like what needs to be done in parameters to select that instead of typing every time. So here what we have given is key, and we have given the workstation IP. What I'll do here is I'll type this, I'll edit this. Default will be Nasir, and let's keep the allowed values. Nasir 1-1, comma Nasir -2, comma Nasir -3. We have to keep it in double quotes. Similarly, we'll keep this for workstation as well. 0.0.0.0/0, and I'll keep my IP address. Guys, whoever is watching my video, please say hi in comments. So I'm going to add this value here. Where is my CloudFormation template? Yeah. So here I'm going to add that. We have to keep comma. We have to keep comma. And here also we have to keep comma. Okay, so the default value should be this. Allowed values should be this. Comma. So the default value will give 0.0.0.0/0. Okay, we have to keep this in double quote. Okay, now let's validate this template. Uh, Default spelling is wrong. DFAULT. So here we have to give FALUT default. Now validate this template. Still it contains an error. DFAULT. Okay, now let's validate this. Now got another error. Template contains parameter key must be one of the allowed values. Okay. So here we'll give Nasir-1. Now the template is valid. Let's try to create this stack set. So here we'll get all the values. So you can select the image, you can select the instance type here, you can select the value that we have given, and you can select the workstation IP that you want to configure. So I'll go with this, click on next, submit. Again, sit back and relax until this gets created. Guys, please say hi in comments, like whoever is watching my video. Like whoever is watching my video, please say hi in the comments. Please say hi in the comments, guys, so that I'll come to know like who all is watching my videos. But still, we got an error again. The key pair Nasir does not exist. EC2 Amazon EC2 status code. Hello. Sorry guys, so I got a call from my friend. Now we got an error again. Cool. You're getting multiple errors. The key pair Nasi one does not exist. Service EC2 instance code. Now go back to templates. View in designer. Give volume size as 50 GB. Let's My session has expired, so I'll log in again. Click on this thing, click on template, view in designer. So we'll try to troubleshoot the keys issue. So what I'll do here is I'll remove this key section, because anyhow we are going to attach these keys again manually, so there is no point of keeping that keys here. Template contains a template formatter unresolved resource dependencies key. The template is valid. Let's check what was that error we were getting. Select this, go to events, detect root cause. So this is the culprit. Key pair Nasiron does not exist. Service Amazon EC2 status code 400 error code invalid key pair not found. Okay, I think this is the key pair name. I'll remove hyphens from here. Let's try now if we are getting same error. I think in key pairs we don't take special characters. That's why it is throwing an error. Let's go back and try to create one key manually with the numbering format if you are getting same error or not. On key pairs, click on key pairs, create key pair, Nasir hyphen one, and create a file. Yeah, it's taking save. So everything you'll get the documentation here, guys. So no need to worry. So here, key name. So we have to keep this key pair here. We have to create the key pair as well somewhere. Let's copy this. Type and remove tags. So the key format will be PEM or PPK. PEM key name should be Nasir -1 or else We can give this name. We can give this name key name. So key type RSA. Public material. So it's required no request. So wherever you see yes no, it's so wherever you it means that it's mandatory. Wherever you see no, it means that there is not required. So I'm going to remove this now. Let's validate this. Oh, copy, and I'm going to paste the code here. Key name should be so here we have given the refer name as key. We'll give the key name here. Let's change the name as keys. So we'll give the same name here, keys. Our template is valid. Let's try to create it. We'll see if we will get any errors this time. Select the AMI, instance type, key, and workstation IP correctly. Fingers crossed. Let's see if this time we are going to create it or not. So these all are the resources that has been created so far. Security group has created RTTB, route table. So now the key pair is also created successfully. And this is the route table. This is a subnet. Let me try to refresh it. So yeah, now the elastic IP is also created. We'll see how it goes. You can sit back and relax and see now. Thanks, guys, whoever is watching my video. My pleasure. Yeah, still it's in creating success, which means now we have successfully troubleshooted everything and we have created the EC2 instances. Now let's go to E2 instance, and this is the instance which we have created, is Windows Server. So this is the instance which we have created, instance server worker. So for example, if you want to change the name of the server, so you can do it through CloudFormation. So just click on update, edit on designer, view designer. So now my Windows name is this, right? So instead of manually editing, we can edit it through CloudFormation itself. I'll do like how. This is very simple, guys. You have to play with, technically you have to play. So you can easily get on to this. So these all are the, let's check if the tags has associated properly or not. Yeah, tags has associated. See, AWS CloudFormation. So these all are the tags that has been associated. So what I'll do here is, let me remove some of the tags. Like I'll keep only the name. Now I want to change this Windows name as, I'm deleting the existing tags as well, and I'm renaming this as Nasir demo hyphen Windows. Validate this. Always remember, guys, if you want to if you want to deploy this tag, before you have to validate it, so that you'll come to know if there are any syntax issues or any other things. You'll get to know the error details in prior, so that it'll be easy for you to troubleshoot it. Click on next. So you can select the same values here, parameter values. Next, click on submit. So now the update is in progress. Let's wait and watch. Something is getting created. Let's, so now the Windows name is this. Let me try to refresh, and these all are the tags present currently. I'll try to refresh and we'll see if the name has been changed or not yet. See, the name has changed, which means our CFT is working. I mean, CloudFormation is working absolutely fine without any issues. So this is the storage. I have given 50 GB, right? Oh, it has taken 250 GB. But in AWS we can increase the volume, but we can't decrease it now. Let's check in template how much we have given. Yeah, we have given 250 GB volume size. We can only increase guys, but we can't able to decrease it now. Let's check outputs. So in outputs, I have given the public IP. If you see in my template, so what I have given here is I have given the public IP of Windows machine, Windows and public IP. So that's why it is showing over here in output section. I think there is one more value missing in the output section. Windows outputs public IP. Yeah, Windows public IP. Correct. Okay, guys, I think we have learned something today. So if you have any doubts or anything, you can write me an email to me. I'm just pasting my email over chat. nasirahmad.h@gmail.com. So I'll revert back to your emails as soon as possible. So please send me an email if you have any doubts. Okay, guys, thank you so much for your patience. See you in next class. Bye. Take care.